you win this championship, and this sets off a historic run for you personally and in the UFC from 2006, from that moment to 2013. 16 consecutive wins, almost 2,500 days. You're champion. How did you do that?
First of all, is love. You don't love your job, don't do it. You don't love the sport, don't do it. That's the secret in my life. Yeah. Everything I work, I work because I believe in and I love. And I love fighting, and I train every day. And
You love to train? You're a guy
I
that
love
loves
it.
to train?
I love it. That's the part that people don't like it. The training, they prepare. And that's I love so much, because every single time when I go to the camp training to prepare to the fight, I learn something new one. I have different people to help me to come better.
Okay.
Better person and better fight.
But how do you, I love talking to individuals in sports or just in the world that are excellent at what they do. They got a spirit of excellence about them. They're consistent and steady, year in and year out, day in and day out. How did you maintain the love for the training, the fire, when you're on top of the world and you're dominating the UFC for so long?
That's the secret. So you need to stay with the good people behind you to protect the other things. You keep your mind in one thing. Just do your best, but don't try to prove nothing for everybody. Just try to make something for yourself and create something for help the others. And I believe in the fight is one little point about the other things, the big things. Because I remember a lot of people come talk to me and say, "Oh man, you changed my life because you prove I can do everything in my life." And that's the big things. That's the big responsibility for when you come famous in the different sport. Doesn't matter, it's fight or this in the different disciplines in different sports. When you come famous, that's your responsibility to help the others to come better. And that's I working hard my entire life.
But you got people pulling on you now. Everybody's inviting you everywhere. The money's going up. You got family members you didn't know you had. They calling you, Anderson, remember me? I changed your diapers when you were a baby. How you dealing with all of that?
You need to understand the game and good family and good team to protect you. I have this problem with my entire career, but I have a good team to help me, and that's the good part. When you close with the good people and you stay close with your family, you protect yourself.
So you saying not a lot of new friends, not a lot of new faces that you
No,
should accept
definitely
in your
not.
circle.
I'm in the time. I have a lot of problem with the people because I put on friends to work. I help a lot of friends. I'll say, you go work with me, but I give the chance for the people come with me and grow up with me. But the people don't take the opportunity, and I say, all right, it's fine, but it's not my fault. It's not my problem. I give the chance for you grow up with me, but you don't accept that. You don't take that with your heart. It's not my problem.
Not my fault.
And I do my best for. I sleep every night very happy because I know I do my best for everybody work with me.
Mm-hmm. And even though you're dominating at this time, you still got some criticism. And a lot of times the criticism came from Dana White. He wanted you to engage more. He was quoted as saying that performance was the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen in the UFC. How are you as a champion at the level that you're at dealing with criticism from Dana White, who's at the top of this company you're fighting for?
Well, that's the problem when you win so much. They
want more and more and more.
And more and more. But that's I talk with my kids and my students too. When you start to win, you need to understand the business. Because in the beginning, you don't care about loss because you need to prove your value in that. But when you start win, you start understand your business, and you start take care more of the business, and that's I fight more intelligent, and I say I don't need you putting my life in danger or expose me a lot. No, I go fight for win. That's my game. But the problem is the promoters don't understand that. The promoters like to sell
want
the
blood.
fight.
Yes.
You know, but that's my business. I need to keep my business there. You know, doesn't matter happen. What are you talking about? What is Dana talk? It's you sell the fight, but you never fight.
I'm in the fight.
I'm inside the ring. That's my word. That's the word you never come. And what are you talking about? I can't talk to you about business, but I can talk to you about fight, about blood, about knockout,
Right.
about sleep in the cage.
Right.
I know that.
Yeah.
That's my word. Don't try to talk to me about my word.
Don't mess with my work.
No, that's my word.
That's my canvas. Yeah.
That's my word, and you never come inside here.
You know, I don't think you can be successful as long as you were just fighting the same way all the time. Come here, either you get me or I get you. You have to switch it up.
Exactly. Because
Some fighters I can't come at you. I have to box you. And it may be a boring night, but that's the only way I can beat you tonight.
Yeah.
And then I'll give you a good performance next time.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Because you start to win, and the guys fight with you, don't care. Because you lose for the best guy in the time.
Yeah.
But I'm win the best guy in the fight. But when you're there, you understand the game. Why I go expose me to lose the fight? No. I go do my best. I go boxing. I go hold the fight here, and I'm win. My business is good. Oh, but the promote, I don't like that because the fight is boring, and the people say, this. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, but that's the business. I'm sorry, but that's
my
the
job
business.
is to win.
Yes.
And I hope I entertain you in the process.
Yeah.
But some nights I might not, but I still got to win.
Yeah, because that's the game. That's the business. That's the people don't understand. And sometimes the guy the promote come and, okay, I give $300,000 for who win the fight in the big
Knockout,
battle.
yeah.
And okay, that's good. But the fighters don't understand. The fighters don't understand the business. That's the problem. And okay, so when you see in general, how many fighters have a good life inside the game? How many fighters understand the business? And how many managers and promoters understand behind the fighters have a human being? Families, everything.
Human.
Yeah. And
Not very many.
No.
And it just is what it is. It's, I don't want to say it's okay, but it's the business we get in, whether it's MMA or boxing. To your point, though, you just have to know what you're getting into. I don't take it personal,
No, definitely not.
but I just got to know what I'm getting into. It's a business. I'm a commodity to you. I make you money, and that's just the exchange. We may be really cool and close, but
Yeah.
it's business.
It's a business. Because when everything's done, it's only you and your family and how you understand the business for live the rest of your life, And I'm sometimes I feel sad because I saw a lot of friends pass for in very difficult situation because they don't understand the game. And it's tough.